Hello people, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Without wasting your time, I'm just going to dive in straight to the topic, which is they want what you have. They want what you have. And sometimes you might not know what it is they want, especially those ones who cyberbully you. If you're being cyberbullied or if you were cyberbullied on social media, okay? They just don't cyberbully anyone. They cyberbully somebody who is doing something that they want. Okay, maybe people are commenting on your post. Maybe your page is driving in a lot of traffic, is moving a lot of traffic, or how do you put that? People are attracted to your posts. They want that. So they hate you for it. Why would people be commenting on your post? Why would you have 200 people commenting on your post? Why would you have thousands of people watching your videos? So they want that. And that is why they cyberbully you. Because they want to get you out of the way, thinking that that's how things work. But that's not how it works. You know, your talent is your talent, your gift is your gift. They have their own gifts and their own talents. But then they are not looking into their gifts and their talents. They're focusing on you, on your own content that you're creating, on how people are coming into your space and writing to you, on your popularity. But that is all your hard work. You know, those things are byproducts. People commenting on your page is a byproduct of the hard work you've put into whatever it is. Maybe something you wrote. So people are always attracted to something that is good. All right? I take myself as an example. Back in the day, before this social media blew up, my page, my Facebook profile used to be full of people commenting. And I wasn't even advertising, but they were drawn to what I was writing. I opened up a lot of things. I brought in history, you know, and people thought I was delusional with the kind of history I was bringing in. I talked about work, I talked about divorce, I talked about marriage, you know, I talked about education, and people thought something was wrong with me, that I had all these ideas on my head, because those topics were bringing in conversations from people, and people were sharing their ideas with me. I did all of that. I see people do them now, and I'm like, I remember when I started all those things and people thought I was crazy. But then I had people who were hating all of those comments that were coming on my page. It is now that I realize that they wanted to be that. And why I'm realizing that now is I don't have people writing on my page that much. It's almost like I'm not, you know, it's almost like I didn't really start a lot of these things, or I wasn't having traffic on my page. And everybody's now hush. Everybody's now quiet. Because there's no popularity of my post. And I did that intentionally. Just to understand why these people were always trying to either troll me or stuff like that. It is now that I realize that it was all those things that I was doing that they felt attracted to. And it created a lot of envy or jealousy within them, because they wanted to have that sort of interaction with people. But then I tried to make them understand that you don't force people to interact with you on social media, or to interact on your page, or to have conversations on your page. If you're open for that, they will come. If what you're writing is good, they will come. Okay? If you don't insult them, they will be there. If you treat them well, they'll be there and they will be commenting. And that's how you create fans. It's not 1 minute you're insulting them and the next minute you're expecting them to come and comment on your page. Or sorry. Sorry guys. It's not 1 minute they are insulting them and the next minute they're expecting them to come and write on their page. That's not how you create popularity. So it is now that I've come to realize that these were the things I was being trolled for, because I was pulling a lot of traffic. People were obviously on my page all the time. People were communicating on my post. They were interacting with me or with other people. Arguments were being raised. Sometimes I'm not even there, but people are arguing with themselves. And these trolls wanted all of that. And there was one who was shouting that I needed to give her some space. It's not only me that will be it. You know? Little things like that. So now that I've become kind of silent, not silent in silent, but I've become calm, I'm not doing all that, they're not attacking me anymore. And this is the same thing with my music. Alright? When I went to Nigeria to do my music career again for the umpteenth time, I went to see if I can. It was something I love to do. I still love music, but I don't know. I don't want to go back there anymore because of the bad experience I had before. But it was my talent or my gift, and I felt I should utilize it and grow from there. But then it was one of the biggest mistakes of my life, because there was someone there in Lagos who he's a big artist now, who felt threatened by my what's the word? He felt threatened because I was there, and he couldn't, he wasn't himself. My presence terrified him because he knew how talented I was and how I go into the studio and I create music and that's it. Whereas he works a long time to create his own music. I just go into the studio, I do my music, and it's good. And people like it. Because that's how hard I work. I've worked so hard over the years that it has become very natural for me. But he can't do it like that. He can't achieve his own like that. So I think that's what scared him, and he wants to be that. I'm not mincing words here. He wants to be that. Because at the end of the day, what was he attacking me for? Why did he hate me so much? He hated me so much because he hated my guts. I was going after my music career, and he knew my capabilities. He knew what I could do because he knows my history of how I have created music in the past. 1, 2, how even when it comes to live music, I'm really good. Live music with all sorts of instruments, I'm really good. He knows that part of me, and it scared him that I was in Lagos. He didn't want me to be bigger than him. Period. So everybody has left the place. Let only him be it. And he's not going to get anywhere with it. Because in life, you don't try to take everything to yourself. You're not going to get anywhere. And that's what he has done. But let's see how far he can go. So I just thought about it and I said, that must be the reason. Because I can't find any other reason. Because when this social media one happened, I sort of realized it's the same energy. It's the same energy. You're somebody who understands energies. You can understand when an energy is the same. When it's negative or when it's positive. Even when it's negative, you have different types of negativity. And you can relate the negative energy to one negative energy you experienced before. And what was the reason why you experienced that negative energy? It was because of this and this and this. And you're like, this is similar. This person also wants what I have or what I'm doing. They want to do it. But then, trying to destroy somebody who has something that they want will lead them nowhere. And nobody has actually taught them that, look, if you like what somebody is doing creatively, that's because that person is good, one. That person puts their time to their art, and that person knows what they're doing. And they've mastered their craft over a long period of time. There's no point going to attack such person. It's like me going to attack somebody like Tiwa Savage, for instance. She's really good at what she does. And she has mastered her craft over the years, even though we might be the same age. But she's been in the industry without going away, if you like. She's been there, top number one for a lot of years. So she has even had a lot of experience, more than myself. Let's put it that way. I can't go and start trying to tear her down. Instead, I'll be inspired by what she does. Okay, I will be inspired by what she does. Another example is somebody like Davido, who is very much younger than me. But look at the crowd he's pulling. He knows his craft and he pulls a big audience. Why do I have to go and pull him down? I would be inspired by what he does, even though I'm older than him. I would be inspired. I would want to learn what makes him successful, if you like. Why is he so successful? I would want to learn one or two things from the way he does his own art, and probably put that in the way that I do mine. Not that I'm copying him, but I'm being inspired by what he does. And nobody has actually taught these people that that's how it is done. You need to be inspired when you see somebody who is doing better than you. Be inspired by it. But then they copy the person and then they still want to attack the person because they want to stay at the top. But it doesn't work like that. I've never seen where somebody is breaking somebody down and then wants to be number one. Things don't work like that. You know, God doesn't allow such things, maybe for a short period, but it's never going to work out in the long run. They don't have to break somebody down to be number one. But that is what they are doing. And that is what has affected my career over the years. Because they just come at me like that. And I'm like, I know you. Why are you attacking me? You know? They want to be number one. And the way they want to be number one is they want to break everybody down. Destroy everything that you're creating. Drag you down publicly, humiliate you, shame you, disgrace you, because they have no shame. They have no conscience, like I said in one of my videos. Humiliate you publicly because they want to be number one. And when you ask, what did I do to deserve this? You didn't really do anything to them. You didn't do anything. Maybe you must have spoken up against a character they were exhibiting towards you. And you shouldn't speak up, because when you speak up, then you've looked for that. It's a big problem. They will hush you down. You must not speak up. You know, they want to treat you badly and expect you to be quiet and take all the BS from them. Don't ever speak up. Things don't work like that. So I realized that people can do things like that because they want what you have, which is your talent and your gift. And I tried to explain to them sometimes, say, listen, you can't compare yourself to me. And the reason why I said so was, in fact, let me put it this way. But what they are doing is wrong when they try to compete with you or compare yourself or compare themselves to you, because you all have different experience. It's like me, for instance. I started singing more than 20 years ago. With all the experience of traveling, going to different oil companies to sing, even sang for governors, went to Lagos, Abuja to sing, Enugu, and all that. I've got experience spanning from so many years. And then somebody who doesn't have that much experience wants to compare themselves with me and is fighting to put me down. It's not possible because of the experience that I have gathered over the years. My work is going to be good because I have experience in this job. Photography, music, acting, all of that, artistic things, entertainment. My work will come out really well because of the experience I've gathered over the years. So sometimes I ask them, how many years experience do you have? Why are you fighting me? How many years experience do you have? Or do they have? How many years experience do they have? I ask them sometimes, and they don't have any. They don't. So why I'm making this video is because sometimes when these cyberbullies or trolls do what they do on social media, or even away from social media, in real life, we get this sort of people in real life, it's because they want what you have. Yes. Even in real life, you get certain people who want your relationship. They want the kind of relationship that you're in. And even though they have husbands in the house, they will still come and tell you that they have a relationship with somebody else, with another guy who is treating them the way your guy is treating you. They are ready to align all of you together. Like what you have, they also have it. And they're not doing that with good intention. I know that there are times that friends can say, oh, I bought this TV set, and another friend says, oh, I wanted to buy it, but it was so expensive. And they say it in a good way that you know they're not competing with you. But you have those other ones who, what you are into, they are into it. What you're doing, they want to do bigger than that. The university you went to, they want to go to the same university. The type of job you have, they want to get that kind of job, or tell you that they are bigger than you, they want to get something bigger. You know, they want to always undermine you and put you down and tell you that they can do as good as you. That is not friendship. That is somebody who is constantly in competition with you. Because how you know is, in such a short while, they're going to freak out and get mad at you when you get a very big blessing. They will turn against you. That's how you know that this person has always been competing with you. So both on social media and in real life, you encounter this sort of people. And that's because they want what you have. And they keep competing until they get tired. Like I saw the one on social media. At one point, she freaked out and she was like, why are you always changing things? Why don't you just do one thing? That's because she kept following me, everything I was doing. And I kept changing everything I was doing because me, I'm very diverse. And she couldn't keep up. She couldn't keep up. You know? So they will definitely get angry with you if you don't stay at a place. You keep doing different things. And that's how you know that this person has been on your tail. Alright? So for those who are being cyberbullied or who are being trolled, don't take it too personal. Just know that that person has a problem. But I know that you get to a point where you start asking questions. Is something wrong with you? Why is this person always after you? The person has a problem. Some of them are obsessed with you or with what you're doing. Or they start having in their head, they think you're all in a relationship because they're always watching every of your activities. So they start liking you in some way that is not healthy. There are some people who have that sort of problem. Okay, and then the envy sets in. All the praises you're getting, they feel they should be getting those praises. All the comments on your post, they feel they should be getting those comments. When comments and all that is nothing. What is comment on post if the person's bank account is empty? That is not what makes your life. But they don't see it as that. They feel that when people are commenting on your post a lot, that means you're making a lot of money, and they want that too. So, you know, so just know that you have a gift, you have talent, you have skills that they want. And then the jealousy or envy starts to creep in. And that's why they come after you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.